Okay, essay sliders. Now we're getting to the good part, because we're going to talk about your thoughts. So not just what's on the page, but then what do you think about it? So we've already done the introduction. It's the first thing that people read. It helps them know that we're focused on the prompt. And now we're down into the body paragraphs. And each one is similar but a little bit different. And we've already identified our topics, the top of our one. We've gotten our text evidence, the meat of our sliders. We've gotten the transition phrases for text evidence, but now we need to go to the analysis. This is your explanation of how the text evidence shows the topic of the prompt. So you're connecting to the prompt and saying, these words in the text, this is how it relates. Your thoughts are the glue that holds everything together, like melted cheese. So an example would be, this helps the reader understand where early summer solstice celebrations took place and how important the tradition must be to still continue today. So that's explaining something, and I'm actually going to take this and I'm going to put this right into our answer, our graphic organizer, talking about the summer solstice. So in our English notes, we're in our English notes, still on page 16, breaking it down, doing each little piece. We are now in our analysis. And that one that I just copied, I'm going to put right here. That is where I might need to move my box a little bit to make it fit. There we go. My analysis of one of the oldest and most revered celebration takes place in Stonehenge in Wiltshire, England. How does this relate to my prompt? So let me go back to my prompt for a minute. My prompt is how people celebrate the longest day of the year. So by saying that they're celebrating in Stonehenge, but not just by saying, so yeah, that happens, but instead thinking about it deeper. This is the analysis part when you're looking closer. What does it do? And actually, I would say in this analysis, part of it is actually my transition phrase. I'm going to make a text box for that and fix that right now, because part of it, letting someone know, hey, this is what I think about it, not just what's in there. This helps the reader understand this. This is my transition phrase into my analysis. This helps readers understand. And I'm going to color it like a tomato. So this transition phrase is saying, this is from my mind. This comes from me, not from just the direct text evidence. So let's build some of these other analyses. This is the day when the North Pole is most inclined towards the sun, allowing residents of the Northern Hemisphere to enjoy the longest day of the year. I could say it is an explanation of why the summer solstice is the longest day of the year. And then I can move down and look at my third paragraph. When I'm looking at Iceland, we'll enjoy 21-hour day by listening to one of the bands. I could say that people are creating new ways to celebrate on the longest day of the year, not only in Iceland, which I have right here in my text evidence, but also in Alaska and New York. So I went back to the actual thing, and I looked at how where I have Iceland right here, there's also talking about yoga in New York, and that there's an amateur baseball match in Alaska. So I looked at all of the text evidence by going back to the text, and I made my analysis pull even more things from the article in, again, like melted cheese, like glue, just to stick everything together. What we'll do in the next video, we'll add some more of these transition phrases for the analysis.